Almost every central bank in the world right now is working towards CBDC implementation. They are sneaking an entire new financial system right under your nose. For example, the most recent development is the Bank of Jamaica's CBDC, central bank digital currency, that had a pilot and it was successful. They plan to do a national rollout in Q1 of 2022. With this CBDC tracker, we can see that there is basically a central bank in every country working towards a CBDC. What does this ultimately mean? Well, I believe that they actually want to phase out cash. They want to get rid of physical cash so that there is no private transactions and they can use programmable money, because that is what CBDCs are. It is a digital currency and it is programmable. The CBDC, there will be no privacy and they will be able to further control your money.
Yeah, man, say I'll praise Zanana unto your house. And double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all the brothers out there pushing the truth. In all sincerity and in all honesty. This is a brother from James, Jamaica camp. Yashamai.
Ashar.
I know one do a video on this whole digital currency, you know, we see or Prime Minister and Julius push basically roll out here this year. Right, because you know over the years, you know, coming up, we've been speaking about, you know, this whole digital society, or this cashless society, where Angeles want to basically bring forth out here. Right, because it's all about, you know, Isa, Edom, you know, agenda to basically bring forth, you know, the digital device, make it mandatory worldwide. No say that's an end goal. Right, so now we see now more and more out in Jamaica how they push to basically bring forth this digital society. Right, we see now electronic car charger, you know, install out here and all these things. Right, we see them give free internet, free Wi-Fi, putting up across the highland. So we see how them put everything to place to basically bring forth this digital society. They're going to lead to the ultimate prophecy, the M.O.T.B, right, Revelation 13 and 16. Right, go on, brother.
And it says it's an article from Bloomberg News. It says most Jamaican will be using digital money by 2027. Prime Minister says digital money will boost financial inclusion. PM Andrew Wallace says nation's digital currency to be rolled out in the coming weeks. The Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Wallace expects more than 70% of the population to be using the country's digital currency within 5 years as the central bank rolls out the e-money nationally during the first quarter of 2022.
Right, so the first quarter of this year, these things have happened in order for, you know, prophecy fulfill. Right? We should know say this whole digital society or this digital thing where I basically bring forth promise, you know, people say they're gonna make, you know, them life more easier. You know, things are gonna basically, you know, more smoother. Right? But they're not telling them about the other side. Right? They're gonna have total control. That's the side that side where they might try to, you know, try to basically shun, because they don't want people to understand. So when this thing get fully implemented, you know, everything will basically able to monitor. Right now, the backdoor deal, none of these things now basically take place no more.
Right? They don't have no hustling. Most of the people live off a day to day. Then people hustle to survive. Them, some people live by what? Day to day, or them do them things. See? That not gonna work no more. See?
I'm on Psalms 10, brother.
This is Psalms 10 verse 3. It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart desire.
Right, so the wicked boast of his heart desire. And who is the wicked? You know, we Malachi 1 and 4 tell it. We Edom, so-called white people, shall the Edomites say. The boast of them up and heart desire. Now go on.
And blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thought.
And that's what Esau, Edom, you know, the top wealthy families of this earth, they want to, use them technology, right? Basically, can, monitor every single thing that take place on the planet, right? They want to be like the most side. So through them technology, they want to do that too. You basically know every single thing that take place, right? Just like the Heavenly Father, that's what they want to do, right? Go on.
Its ways are always grievous.
So-called white man ways always grievous.
Right.
Grievous unto all people. Right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Only if you oppress us more and more. Right? My brother?
Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies,
especially the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, go on.
He puffeth at them.
Go on.
He had said in his heart,
said in his mind, back to the Hebrew word love, which basically means mind. Go on.
I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
And after this coming destruction we see approaching right now, and this third world war destruction, right? Esau, Edom, so-called white people, go straight into slavery. So according to Bible prophecy, right? The pride of thine heart deceived thee. Same pride that will deceive him. He said somehow them can, accomplish them NWO through all these things that they basically push across the world, using all these puppet leaders, basically bring across. Right? Like for example, this whole digital system where you see a push now, even M.O.T.B in Jamaica.
And them not gonna be a part of it. See? Finish that?
One brother?
He said his mouth is full of cursing, and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is
fraud. One of the big thing of the so-called white man, because he is a liar, he is a thief. It's a mouth full of fraud, man. So everything him come out is to defraud the Lord's people, man. See?
Alright, they say and his tongue is mischief and vanity. Yeah, under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Right? Continue.
Yeah, man, continue.
He sitteth in the lurking place of the villages, in the secret place do he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor.
Same eyes is privately set against the poor.
Right.
But the one behind all this whole digital thing you see, I push this whole CBDC thing, right? And Julius, I like if you believe, say, him are the one who try to make things better for the so-called Jamaican. But really and truly, right, they have a man behind the scene. My puppet for his menu.
When you have a puppet, you must have a puppet master.
Say puppet master, you are the only top wealthy families of the earth. Right, using these leaders to basically bring forth the digital society, bring forth them agenda, and them get the blame while them behind the scene. Right, go on.
Say he croucheth. Verse 9, he laid in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lied in wait to catch the poor.
So scripture tell you about, or the Esau, Edom doing thing, Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. It said, never trust thine enemy. So like as high and roasted, so his wickedness. And they go and say, though he humble himself and go crouching, you're supposed to take what? Good heed of him and be aware of him always. Right? Because this man always, ready at any time.
He's a cunning on man.
He doeth catch the poor when he dried him into his net.
It's a chop onto people, as I mentioned at the start of the video. This whole digital thing where you see Andrew is a push for accomplish out in Jamaica is a chop onto people, because when this thing gets fully implemented, as the brother I mentioned, the whole hustling thing, we should know that a part of Jamaica culture. Hustling, even the music, you see a lot of artists out in Jamaica mention about hustling. All these things have become a thing of the past. Right? So they are able to basically can monitor every single thing. So it's a chop. Ultimate chop is the M.O.T.B. Right? The scripture tell you.
When you draw him into his net.
Right? Go on.
Then a net, is a snare.
Yeah, chop.
And you have the World Wide Web. That is a next chop him use to ensnare the people, man. So him artificial intelligence.
Right. And it's also about calling the population, right, that it's easier to control as bring out.
Sustainable development.
Right. Next precept. This.
Me don't want to
Oh.
So Isaiah 32 and verse 7 says, the instrument also of the churl are evil. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak it right. Yeah. And the scripture basically tell them that these are things are instruments that them are developed. In devise wicked devices. Because guess what? The same M.O.B.T, M.O.T.B, where them are come with right now, see? And the CBDC, which is the digital currency, is a wicked device to destroy the poor. You're going to make it look like something nice about it, see? And to make a better life for you. See? When it's to destroy you. As the scripture says, we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. See?
Purpose.
Yeah.
Plan, evil plan. What?
Hey, you have a precept, Pastor?
No, just bring it out.
It says, in an interview with Bloomberg TV Friday, Wallace said the central bank digital currency, or the CBDC, will reduce banking costs.
Reduce banking costs.
Yes.
You know what they say? Jane, I have to pay $1,000.
Yeah.
You don't have to basically
go to the
teller.
Yeah.
So they might try, they have to put it out there that, you know, things are more easier than less.
Convenience.
You know, convenient.
More convenient.
More
yeah.
convenient.
Which are the line words that are coming.
Yeah, can.
See? It says reduce will reduce banking costs, bring more people into formal financial into the formal financial system, and ensure greater government accountability as makes it easier to track public resources.
Track
Public resources. Which public resources go back to what? The financial what do you call it now?
Not even only a financial
financial, but everything what you do.
Can ultimately, because the people are part of the resources as well. Yeah?
Right. Yes, track, find the government resources. Going back to the people too. See? And everything what you do.
You can bring out
Everything we do on the internet are basically or you spend, see? Or you spend your money and all of that, man. See?
We're going to find out these resources.
Alright. Financial resources. It says the resource from which the enterprise obtain the funds they need to finance their investment, capital, and current activities. See? So basically it's a government financial resources, man. See? So anything where basically you receive from the government, where they must say that it make it more accountable, that them can track what you do with the money. See? Like how you know people don't sign up for all some funds, so them are the one like a small business and them something there. And you don't get the money there and probably you can do something else with it. See? It will more be accountable. So that little money where you get from the government, see? I spend towards you directly, so you go spend it too, because guess what? It's not going to go right on the digital scale. You know, just get the money in the hand. So it will go right through the system. So whatever you spend it on, them are going to see where you spend it on. So you're not going to be able to defraud them. See? Yeah. Because you know a lot of people get things with them defraud the government through certain things and them things. That's one of the way. See? So they want to make it more accountable for whatever them do for you. See? But guess what? Them still in your personal life. And that them want. They want to be in your personal life to see everything that you do. See? Next.
This is Jeremiah 5 verse 26. So, for among my people are found wicked men, they lay wait as he that setteth snares, they set a trap, they catch men.
You set the trap, right? Talking about, you know, the main chapter set right now, as I mentioned. This is the whole digital currency, this digital, it's the CBDC things a chop, right? But the ultimate chop is the M.O.T.B, right? According to what the scripture says, it will take place in Revelation 3 and 10, right? So it will come upon the whole world, try them, right? The hour of temptation, right? Because it's a chop, right? Go on.
Can you say, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Yeah, because this man don't, this big nose prime minister of us don't really care about the people. Right? This man is totally for Isa, right? Sell out his people 100% for Isa.
Which is right. In Revelation chanted.
Stop.
You get that?
Revelation 3 verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
So what the scripture says, because we kept the word of Yahweh patient. One.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So when this whole thing, when the whole M.O.T.B thing, M.O.T.B become mandatory worldwide, the scripture tells us here, say how Bashimir shall basically keep us here. Will protect us, will feed us. Right? Because you know, when Isa make this thing mandatory, all who say basically them now with it, it will reach to a point when everybody will get tested and really and truly, humble men of the Lord really and truly have faith. Because, you know, certain people, regular people believe in certain things. When the pressure really come on, they're going to throw it fast.
Right.
We could tell them how to throw it, but they believe. Those who go basically give in. Because we already see example, you know, what really taking place even from last year with this whole thing when they roll out. Right, and how much people, you know, our people say, you don't know with it. Gone. Run gone back at it. Because guess what? They don't really have no faith and they don't really have no hope. Right? But we have hope in the Heavenly Father. Right? Scripture said, Lord, I'll keep Yahweh shall keep us in those days, you know, if we continue on this path, you know, until the end. Right, go on, brother.
Alright, it's start back at verse 10. It said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon you, upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth.
The ultimate test, test we're going to get test is that the hour of temptation. Right, so let's see, this CBDC thing you see I roll out in Jamaica, right, and certain other places across the world, will lead to that ultimate test. Right, when Esau, Edom, the wicked wealthy families of this earth make this M.O.T.B become monetary. Right, scripture tell us. Right?
Behold, Oslak. It said, behold, I come quickly, all that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
So we're supposed to hold this wisdom, this knowledge, and this understanding with Yahweh Shemir shall give unto us until that time. Because Yahweh shall, scripture say, I come up quickly. Right? Things are more speed up, things are more fast now because we're actually in that time. So we're supposed to hold fast this truth, no matter what we have to go through in the time to come. We're supposed to stay on this path. Right? Have faith in Yahweh Shemir Shai. Faith is very important. Right? It's a very important, you know, thing, especially in these times. Because the thing where Esau, Edom about basically doing hurt right now. Without faith, they'll give in. Without faith in Yahweh Shemir Shai, because you can't have faith in other things. Right? So we have to speak about faith in the Heavenly Father. True name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, the Son name Yahweh Shai. Right?
Just get up another thing for public resources. Can I bring out it? Public resources means water, fish, and wildfire, and in addition means capital improvement of the state, its political subdivisions. Another part here say means any property or asset owned by the state, or any local agency, including but not limited 2. Land, building facilities, funds, zin, equipment, supplies, telephone, etc. Zin?
Telephone.
So public resources, any property owned by the state. Zin? So you go back to all of that, government funds and property. Zin? And the people is actually a property of the government also. Zin? Yeah.
Right? So, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power,
Which is right.
and he shall go no more out. I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from Yahweh.
Just back to the article here, it says there will be some initial challenges. He said we have to figure out how to give people access to digital devices and the internet general.
Because I would say, as I mentioned, the whole free Wi-Fi, I would say, a push through the country. Right, you know, a lot of places now we have free Wi-Fi, but they are basically a gift, because ultimately they are basically prepared for this digital
device,
this digital currency, we will lead to the M.O.T.B. Right?
Figure out how to give people digital devices, man. so that digital devices, your phone, your cell phone, all them stuff. But the main digital devices where them are pushed towards, as it asks, M.O.T.B, man. That thing where them are put in your hand or in your forehead. It says along with the Bahamas, the Eastern Caribbean Central Banks has become a global pioneer in creating digital currency, unlike better known cryptocurrencies and bitcoins, whose users value their independence from central banks. CBDC are government-backed digital version of the local currency. So your paper money that you actually be spending now, your people used to come and out the paper money. A man a pay you, you do a job for a man and them a pay you. So this is one way they are curve even crime. See? They are doing curve even crime, but them say are going right now. So basically the people because in Jamaica right now them say people that take out contract to kill people. See? So if you give a man a contract for go so boom and takes money and take a life on the digital scale, when you pay him the money, you have to declare where you pay him the money for do. See? All of that is go back to man. So your money, every money we spend are gonna be accountable. See, when it comes to this. See? You're not gonna be independent. It says it says, read more. Jamaica joins emerging market trend for launching new e-currency, electronic currency. Then, Jamaica economy has now almost recovered from the, that thing when them say go on, pandemic. Wellness said, tourism arrivals are back in about 70% and such, which we know that a lie. See? Because they don't talk about going back to the lockdown again and everything. So the economy now recover. See? So when they talk about even profits, false profits, he's being a false dealer right now. And I tell the people them lie. So this thing I recover and it recover, man.